So 343 finally came out with an update over what's going to be coming in Season 2 and a little bit more information. And so they have some different priorities, and the first priority is going to be addressing issues negatively impacting the player experience. The second one, completing Season 2 and delivering it as promised on May 3rd. So it is confirmed that May 3rd is whenever Season 2 will be coming out. And the third one is continuing work on Campaign Co-op, Forge, and Season 3. So whenever they're addressing critical issues, they have this thing called the hot list. That's like the internal name that they have for it, where they refresh the hot list weekly to be able to see new insights and review issues, prioritization, and progress towards fixes. And some of the things that are known on this hot list is like the Spartan career, aka the score-based player progression. Also, of course, campaign co-op and Forge. So those are, some of the things that are on the hot list, of course, to be able to get worked on and, finished. But yeah, this just basically covers everything. And so that's just something that they are doing internally, but they all do want to make a public version of this hot list. So that way, the community can be able to see what they're working on, what they're trying to fix, and be able to just kind of keep updated with everything, which I think that's great news. So then they go ahead and talk about shipping Season 2. And the Season 2, like I said earlier, will be launching on May 3rd, and it will be called Lone Wolves. Now, they do have some pretty cool concept art of some Lone Wolves armor. So if we get this type of armor in there, I'm really excited. I love the armors that they have brought out, like the Reach ones and everything like that they have. I wish, of course, they would have a lot more, but I do love that they have that stuff. But the Reach stuff we've already used, for a very long time. We used it in normal Halo Reach, and then we also had it in MCC whenever that came out in there. And so, I like stuff that's new. And I want to be able to see some new stuff in Halo Infinite, at least a lot more new stuff in Halo Infinite. So I'm excited that we're getting some new things as Lone Wolves. And it's because there's definitely some pretty cool armor pieces that are shown in this little screenshot here. But then also they have the Free Fracture armor event that's going to be coming in Season 2, and it looks fantastic. I love the look of this tanky, like World War II inspired like tank type of armor or something. It looks really cool, and I just really hope, unfortunately, these are armor cores, and armor cores aren't changing, at least currently. They're not going to be changing to where you can swap armor cores all around. At least they never mentioned that you would be able to do that, so I'm guessing they can't. And that's something that I hope will be changed eventually, because it would be really nice to take some of these tanky pieces, like the chest piece and stuff, and be able to use it on some other armor and have a different type of helmet and stuff like that on there, because that would really express, your customization and everything that each player has, is being able to attach any armor piece to any piece. So that way you can really, create some ridiculous looking Spartans. And that's what I want to see. I want to see people's creativity and people have their own Spartan exactly how they want to look, because customization is everything. And it'd be great to be able to customize your Spartan however you want. But they also talk about in Season 2, like that's going to be coming in Season 2, is 2 new maps and also a few new modes, including Last Spartan Standing, a free-for-all elimination mode, as well as another new mode named Land Grab, plus the return of an updated all-time favorite, which is King of the Hill. Now, of course, the 2 new maps, it would be really nice if we actually got a little bit more. So it's, right now, only 2 maps in 6 months is a little bit underwhelming. But the first map that they show is a concept painting for Breaker, and it is a BTB map that's going to be coming in Season 2, and it looks cool. But it's not really anything too exciting, at least off of the look of it on there, because you really have no idea. Now, is this like a desert? Is that what that orange hue in the sky there? Is it more like a desert type of theme? I really hope so, that we're just not all getting the same. It would be nice to get like a desert theme item here. But that is definitely pretty cool, looking, but it's just something I wish we could actually see more of the map, like the concept paint over of Catalyst here. This is an arena map that's going to be coming in Season 2. Now this, you can actually tell, is more of a built map. It's not the full-on concept art that Breaker has. It's a full, like, this is actually the map here. and Catalyst looks really cool. I love Forerunner aesthetic in Halo Infinite, so this is fantastic. Can't wait to see the rest of the actual map itself on here. So let's go ahead and jump on to priority 3, which is work in campaign co-op Forge and season 3. Now they talk, of course, about here campaign co-op. Unfortunately, campaign co-op is going to be delayed. It's not going to be coming out at launch of season 2. It's actually going to come out sometime during season 2. Now it won't, hopefully it won't be delayed again, but it will be coming out sometime during season 2. And the good thing about it is, though, it will have 4-player co-op. That is amazing. I was expecting 2-player, was not expecting 4-player, but it is actually going to be coming out with 4-player co-op, which that is, fantastic news. But now let's go ahead and talk about what everyone wants, at least here on ForgeHub, is progress about Forge. They say they are making great progress with Forge, and they are flighting Forge to a small group of community creators and working closely with them to ensure that all of you have a terrific experience creating, sharing, browsing, and playing Forge content. And then they go on to also talk about that they want to have public flights later on this year for Forge, which that is great news. I know a lot of people were wondering, are we going to be having public flights for Forge like what we have for multiplayer? And they do plan on having some flights for Forge, which is great. I'm guessing that'll come, of course, between season 2 and season 3, so sometime this summer. And they also confirmed that their goal is still to ship Forge with season 3. And the final thing that they talk about is the season 1 event Tactical Ops is starting next week. So next week you get to go ahead and play Tactical Ops, which has the variations of the Team Slayer mode along with new Mark 7 core focused rewards to earn. So there you go, you get some more Mark 7. Of course, if you use the Mark 7 core, if you don't use the Mark 7 core, I'm sorry, you're not going to really be using this type of stuff. But it's really nice that we get a new event here. It's just not always the same event, so I'm excited at least we get to play something new here. So if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and leave a like. Also subscribe for more Forge content as we get closer to Forge, of course, and everything. So and be sure to check out ForgeHub.com for people posting some maps. If you want to play some maps with friends over on MCC or over on Halo 5, people are always posting maps over on there. So be sure to go check out the website, and that will be it, and I will see y'all in the next one.